Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have a surprise for you. Woo, look at this big boy right here. Oh my goodness. This thing is so sick. I want one so bad. Yo, get me to 100,000 subscribers. I'm buying one of these things. I'm gonna let my wife drive it too because she will look really hot in this. Really quickly, be sure to subscribe to JB Reviews and make sure you have those bell notifications on. And be sure to check out my other channel, Attainable Exotic Cars. Now let's get back to the video. Now, if you don't know, this is gonna be a 2021 Chevy Silverado 6500, not 4500, not 5500, 6500. Like, check this beast out. This thing looks amazing. Like, come on guys, who wouldn't want to buy this? Like, I'm really contemplating on, in the future, if I get a lot of subscribers, to buy one of these and just turn it into a tow horse. Has these 19.5 wheels, has the Continental tires, pretty much what you've seen on the F450 on my channel with Robert Poe. Be sure to go subscribe to Hitch the Horsepower if you haven't yet. Love these running boards. Wow. Let's take a look under the hood. All right. So we have to unlatch this side. Now this side. And then I guess we lift up. Yep. This lifts right up. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and step up on the tire. It says no step right here. So I'm going to grab right here. Step up. Ay. And I'm getting old. So you have your intake. Where's the turbocharged? Man, this looks different from what you see on the regular HD trucks. Look how big that radiator is and the fan. Oh my goodness. Look how easy it would be to clean this engine bay out too. The only thing you have to do is to take off all the emissions crap on here. And that's it. Wow, this is amazing. Let me go on the other side. So this does have four-wheel drive, as you can see down there too. It's a huge axle. Wow. Easy to change the headlight bulbs on this thing too. This is so cool. So you can see your intercooler. So the turbo has to be right there. It's right there. I believe this. No, is that turbo? No, it's not turbo. Where is the turbo at? It's right here. It's gotta be a turbo. But man, this is amazing. Insanity. 15W40 oil. We gotta get one of these guys. Ay. Sorry for those weird noises I'm making. So in order to put this down, you just push up on it. Oh! Hold on. There's a little bit of resistance somewhere. Attach this in. No? Does that do it? Let's see if the other side has one too. No, there's not one on that side. So let's just lift up on the plastic part so we don't scratch the paint. And then you have to grab it from here maybe. And there he is. Wow. That was easy. Look how convenient they put your DEF. GM's getting really creative where they put these things at now. All right, let's latch the other side. And yeah, so I did not do any research. So we're gonna get online real quick and just give you guys a quick rundown because like I said, I just saw this and I wanted to show you guys really quickly. Like, this is amazing. I love this thing. Cool headlights, has the fog lights. I'm sure that's an option on here. I know four-wheel drive is an option. It does have the clearance lamps. I'm sure those come standard. Look how high it sits too. This is so cool. It looks like it has two fuel tanks too. It looks like it has one back here and has one out back too. DEF tank, as you guys saw, was on the passenger side up front. And look at the axle too. They really did do a good job coating this. Whoever painted it though, they got heavy-handed on it. But wow, that's a huge axle. Let's check out the numbers on the door if they have them. Normally these things come without showing any kind of numbers because it's incomplete. But it looks like Navistar assembled this thing. Gross axle weight rating 7,500 and 1,500 pounds. Is that what that, or 15,000? Gross vehicle weight's 22,500. This is pretty cool stuff, guys. I need to get one of these. I just took this cover off here, and they have both batteries under here. I saw where the positive connection is right there, and looks like, look how much all the grease they put on there too to kind of protect the connections there too. That's really smart. This looks to be a engine block heater. Not sure what that is. In the comment section. It has something to do with air for sure. I'm not sure if it's for the brakes, maybe air brakes. And all I gotta do is just pull this forward on it. That holds it in place. Let me just make sure it's something secure. There it is. Alright. Cool. So batteries are there. I'm assuming this has air brakes. I think. I don't know. But overall, guys, a really cool truck. Now let's just go online and let's just take a look at some of the specs on this thing, okay? Alright guys, so as I said in the video, I did not have a chance to do any research on that truck before I did, because this is my third time trying to do a video on the 6500s. The first one they had was a 4500, and then this one came available, so I just wanted to get some footage of it. But I wanted to go over a few things that I did not know when I did this video, so let's get into it really quickly. The very first thing is the Duramax that you saw inside of the 6500 was a detuned Duramax, which is no surprise. It had 350 horsepower, 700 pound-feet of torque, and that torque is available at 1600 RPMs, which is pretty low. Now it was made it to a 6-speed Allison transmission, so this is a big boy, almost probably like what you see inside the Rams with the Eisen. It's probably the same type of setup there, because when you see me driving it, it's pretty rough. But it did not have air brakes. It did have hydraulic brakes, 4-channel ABS, and this did have a 40-gallon fuel tank and a 25-gallon fuel tank. So basically you have 65 gallons of fuel, and there's basically 4 different axles that's available. Now what comes standard is a 410, 430 is available, 456, and a 488. Now as far as your axles goes, this does use a Dana Spicer, which is pretty common. I mean, they have different variations of axles that you can choose for different applications, but one thing I want to point out is my channel is all about towing. I probably would not buy this to specifically tow with, just because online Chevy doesn't give you any information really on towing. They just show you, you know, the gross combined weight ratings for it. So this is really for hauling. So if you want to put a big box on it for carrying stuff, or you want to use it for like a towing company, like just for, you know, picking up cars, that's kind of what this is used for. So if you want to tow heavy, I would go with a 3500 crew cab. Regular cabs can give you max towing capacity, but that's what you're going to want to use. So let's get back to the video, and I'll show you guys some driving on this thing, which is, you'll see. So check out the interior. You do have power windows, power door locks, keyless entry, automatic headlights, as I mentioned earlier, four-wheel drive. It already has a trailer brake, vinyl seats. Unfortunately they are manual, but who cares? This is a workhorse. And I love the readout for the gauges. Let's pop the key in. Oh, there it is, that button. I guess whatever that was is showing up right there. I don't know what that's for. Maybe I should be pushing buttons. Oh, this is for the power takeoff. That's what this is for power takeoff. PTO. So PTO set park brake. This has the exhaust brake, traction control, has 3 auxiliaries. Doesn't have dual climate control, but it does have just a single. Decent sized screen. I'm sure you can do some upgrades with this whole system too. It would be nice if this did have like Apple CarPlay. That would really put this in. Oh, actually it does have Apple CarPlay. Let me go get my cord. Hold on one second. All right, here it is. Got your USBs inside of the center console. Decent size. And now let's go ahead and plug in my phone. The things I do for you guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel. All right, let's see. It says projection. Let's see how it works. This thing has Apple CarPlay. I'm buying one, guys. I'm buying it. Yes. Oh my goodness. We are in business. We have all the navigation we could ever want. We have Spotify. We are good. This is a good day. But yeah, check this thing out. You have your tow haul mode up top here. Tow haul mode. I would like to see a little bit more information in here. I wonder if one day maybe GM will give us maybe a LT model. Maybe a LT. That would really help things out a lot. But there's a lot of space inside of here. This doesn't open up from what I can see. Let's go ahead and take this for a quick drive. This thing feels so beefy. Oh wow, this is really rough. Oh yes. This is awesome. Look how much bigger this truck is than the heavy duty truck for Ram. I want one so bad. All right, here we go. Quick drive, quick drive. Oh yes. This thing is quick too. This is so sick. I want one of these trucks. Like, I am in heaven right now. This thing is the roughest thing in the world. My wife would never go for this. This is off the list. Maybe if you put like a bed on it, you have to put a heavy steel bed on this thing. This thing is terrible. This feels like, yeah. I see why they add like air cabs, because this, whoa, this is, wow. This is on another level of stiffness right here. I mean, I don't really care because I wouldn't drive this for long periods of time unloaded anyways, but if you were planning on full time with this with an RV, like a big toy hauler, yeah, this would get really uncomfortable fast. But this thing has a lot of get up and go. Oh wow. Oh wow, this is, yeah, this is really stiff. What do you guys think? Should we get one of these for the channel? Let's get to 100K, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is so fun. It is really rough, guys. Like, wow. On the road, it has a big presence, but like I don't feel like I'm like uncomfortable. Like, I'm holding my camera. You know, I don't really feel that I'm, you know, all over the road right now. I feel like I'm right in the center. But this is definitely, this is probably on the same level. Actually, look, you guys can see I'm all over the road as I'm saying I'm not. But this is definitely a chore. Like, I don't know if I could drive this every day. This is a chore. Like, I feel like I'm on hydraulics. Wow. Acceleration of this thing is really strong too. This thing's heavy. Like, when you hit the brakes, you really have to hit them because it's so heavy. Like, that initial bite doesn't do anything. I'm gonna turn the exhaust brake on real quick. There it is. I actually felt the exhaust brake come on this bad boy. Oh yeah. There it is. Oh wow. That's wide open throttle. Gosh, this thing is so rough. Alright, I'm done. Let's go ahead and go back. I gotta get rid of this thing. What is the turning radius like on this? Let's see. I'm gonna see if this has a tight turning radius. Let's see. Oh, it's terrible. Oh my gosh, nope, terrible. If you are looking for a good turning radius, you better get an F450 or a Ram cab and chassis. This isn't it. Let me see, hold on. Sometimes you have to really turn it. Nope, that's it. That's everything. It's not that good. It's not that good at all, guys. Here, I'll try one more time up here. This thing is a beast. Let's see. Here we go. Nope. I think the F450 would definitely outturn this thing. This is a lot bigger because of the frame, but you would think that with how much room they have, they could have given it a little bit better turning radius. Here's a quick wide open throttle now that the truck is warmed up. Wide open throttle. Wow. Yeah. This truck is rough. This isn't like the 3500s with the independent front suspension. This has a solid front axle. But man, I would love to have one of these one day. I hope Ram comes out with one, because I would love to have a Cummins and Allison. That would be the truck, though. The 6500 and the Ram, like this would be awesome. But I mean, I would do a Chevy too. This truck is 74,000 and some change. And guys, let me tell you, it is rough. Like my mic on my camera, I'm sure it's probably picking up on all this like roughness. Like this is just, wow. I don't know what to say. It's terrible. So I'm gonna get this thing back. I hope you guys like this video. I just wanted to do this really quickly. I had no intention on doing this video. I just saw it and I was like, I gotta do a video on this really quickly. And I'm glad I did. This was so much fun. All right, I want you guys to see me. I'm gonna turn on tow haul mode too. This transmission is really rough. I don't think this is the same transmission inside of the 3500s and down. I think this is a different rig, personally. Exhaust brake is definitely stopping me. It's not as aggressive as I would like it to be, especially for something this heavy, something this big. This is a big truck, so you would definitely want something that can stop. This transmission, this is probably a true Allison. Gosh. This is a true Allison. It's really rough. Like, it shifts hard like the Eisen transmission for sure. So, yeah. So much fun. I'm so glad that Chevy brought these trucks back. I remember they had the Kodak, and I can't remember what the other one was called from GMC. I think the Chevy one was like a Kodiak or something like that. I can't remember what the other one was called though, but I'm glad they still make these trucks. Like, going down the road with this, with a bed on it, you would just be king of the road. Just to give you perspective of how rough that ride was, it wiggled my wallet out of my pocket. Crazy. All right, so let me see if I can get this. I don't know if I can lift this by myself. This thing looks heavy. Hold on one second. All right, guys, so here's a look at the back. It's definitely really snug back here. You still have the power windows, power door locks. There's no USBs or anything. The only they're providing in this cabin chassis is just an armrest. That's it. They give you LED lights though. But this seems to be slightly smaller than the 2500 and 3500 from 2020 and up. It feels like this cab could be from the 2019 and earlier truck. Was that well, I guess that's the L5P2 though for Duramax, but it's basically that same generation of truck. And now that I'm looking at this front center console, that's exactly what this is. Man, they're so cheap. They couldn't have put this newer interior and the newer cab on this truck. Come on, Chevy. Oh well, it's still a really cool truck though. But hey guys, thank you so much for watching this crazy video. I hope it was helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys soon.